Thank you to my friend Craig from Great World Fitness for tagging me in the fall tag. So this is a 15 questions for fall of 2019. What's good, Flex Nation? It's your boy Curtis, aka Flex, coming to you with a fall tag of 2019. I've been tagged by Craig from Great Wolf Fitness. Thank you for tagging me, buddy. I saw his and some pretty cool questions, so I thought, why not? Or he tagged me, so I said, why not try pulling this off? So I will try my best to answer these questions. So I will start, obviously, with number one. What is my favorite Halloween movie? It has to be Friday the 13th. Pretty much all of Friday the 13th. One of the ones of my favorite is the one that it was done in space. I can't remember what exactly it is right now, but the one that they did in space was just madness. Jason Voorhees pretty much got himself like a super space body and did some crazy stuff. So that was really one of my favorite Halloween movies. But pretty much all of the Friday the 13th series is what my favorite was. Second question is apple or pumpkin pie? I will have to say apple. I do and have eaten pumpkin pie before, but between the two, definitely anything apple. Apple pie, apple crumble. Those apple stuff is really my go-to thing when it comes to the apple types of foods. Number three is Halloween party or explore haunted places. Would have to be Halloween parties. I don't mind being spooked. I like going to haunted houses, etc., like that. But definitely love to dress up in the different outfits and go and do a nice little party. I haven't been in a while, but I still enjoy dressing up, being with my friends, with them also dressed up. So definitely gonna be Halloween parties. Number four is store-bought pumpkin or pumpkin patch. I haven't really done either. I have done once before, just grabbing a pumpkin and cutting my own little jack-o'-lantern, but I never really was raised with all the picking pumpkins and cutting them and all that kind of stuff. So if I really wanted to do that, that's more of something I would do here as a grown-up or as an adult. I would go and grab a pumpkin. I probably will do it with my son this year for Halloween. All right, so number five is favorite fall scent. Pretty much anything cinnamon. I like the smell of cinnamon. I kind of associate cinnamon and apples with the fall, so it's kind of blended up like an apple cinnamon-y smell. That is what I would actually say is my scent of fall. Favorite fall drink is apple cider. I love hot apple cider. That's one of my favorite drinks. I used to work at a coffee shop, and that was actually one of my favorite things to make myself or even serve, because just the smell of the hot apple cider was one of my favorite things to drink. Halloween or Thanksgiving? I would say Thanksgiving. I love Halloween, I love candy, as I said about the parties and stuff like that, but just a thing about Thanksgiving, having a nice big turkey and dinner and all the festivities and all the good things about it. That is something I would say is my number one thing to do and number one thing to eat is Thanksgiving dinner. I do love my Halloween candy and like I said, all the stuff about it, but Thanksgiving would be my choice there. 8 is my most loved pumpkin based food. I would say that it's not really pumpkin based, it's more of squash, but I believe they're in the same family. Let me know in the comment section if I'm right or wrong about that, but I really like squash. I don't know about eating pumpkin based food. I don't know if pumpkin pie is. Again, let me know in the comment section if pumpkin pie is a pumpkin based food, but I'd say squash is my favorite pumpkin based thing. Number 9 is corn maze or haunted hayride. Now, I have never been on none of those things. As I said, as a kid, living in the city, for one, you don't have like corn mazes or hay rides, so that's definitely not coming out of me. But if I had to pick one of the two, I'd say I'd love to try a corn maze one at some point in my life. I'd probably put that on a bucket list, but either or, I've never done any of that, so I can't say any, but if I had to make a choice, it would be corn maze. Number 10, favorite candy to eat on Halloween. It definitely has to be those little caramel squares. If I can find a picture, I'll put it right here, but it's one of those caramel squares. It was always one of my favorite things as a kid, or pretty much any sour candy. Sour candies, those were my favorite. So it's either one of those, but it's definitely those little squares. Ever since I was a kid, I like the little caramel squares, pop them in your mouth, let it melt in your mouth, and eat those. Favorite childhood memory of fall? Playing around in like piles of leaves. That was always one of my favorite things as a kid. Even as a grown up, and if I see a pile of leaves, I'd probably kick it. But those are one of my favorite things. Was always playing around with the leaves after piling them up or sweeping up the leaves from fall. Anyways, let's go to 12. 12 is a favorite Thanksgiving food. As I said about Thanksgiving and my favorite thing between Thanksgiving and Halloween, definitely got to be the turkey. Love the turkey, and some nice cranberry sauce and stuff to go with it. Oh my goodness, makes my mouth water right now. But that is my favorite thing. Would definitely have to be the turkey. Sweaters or scarves? I definitely like scarves. I definitely like sweaters. Sweaters is one of my favorite things to do. It depends on the sweater. I like a nice turtleneck or just, I wouldn't say the ugly Christmas sweater type of sweater, but just a nice, comfortable sweater. I like wearing like the old jacket type sweaters, the zip ups. I like the zip up sweaters as well. Again, let me know what you guys think. What you guys have as your favorite as well. I'd like to know in the comment section. Wool socks or slippers? Definitely wool socks. I like being warm. I guess tropical background. I love being warm, so give me some wool socks. Keep me as warm as possible. Definitely one of my favorite things to do. And I believe this is number 15. Is what is my favorite fall tradition? My favorite fall tradition would be definitely counting down till Christmas. As we know, I think fall finishes just before or after Christmas. One of the two, let me know in the comment section. I'm not too sure. I'll even put it on the thing under. But yeah, just to count down to Christmas is one of my favorite things to do in fall, because again, it's within the same time frame. So that is my 15 answers to the fall tags. Who I'll tag, I can't think of anybody right now, but if you took the time to watch this video this far, you're tagged, and I hope you will just let the people know that I tagged you in it, and hopefully you have some great questions or great answers. I'd love to see watch your guys' videos and see what you guys answer in it. So again, hope you guys liked the tags. I hope you guys liked my answers to them, and like I said, I would love to know yours. Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and suggest. And always remember, guys, at the end of the day, to flex them goods. Bullet.